Damn! Yeah. Hey, bitch, stop acting like you bout that. I put my dick where your mouth at. You ever fell off just to bounce back? Tell me where your house at. Hey, where your fridge? Where your couch at? She chasing cheese, that's a mousetrap. Man, it's Mr. Big Blower, Dick Thrower. Never fuck a bitch sober. Still in the hood cause the rent lower. Don't make me act a damn fool. You know I ain't regular. She ain't really my bitch if I ain't stressing her. Last night I got my dick sucked by 2 hoes. Dog ass Cujo in a house full of badass kids. This a group home, new phone, so you can't call me no more. She a prostitute, told me don't call her a whore. Quick question, you ever seen a baller before? So much allowance, seem like I did all of the chores. Throw up the paper in the air, she gon' get right on the floor. You know I'm winning in this shit if you follow the score. Cause I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the man right here. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the man right here. Stop acting like you with that. All talk, we call you chit chat. You got shot and ain't shoot shit back. Hey, tell me where your bitch at. Hey, where your guns, where your clips at? Who vouched for you and say you did that? It's Mr. Chip too, Billy Cool. Never tell a bitch the truth. She only fucked me cause her rent due. I used to be a pimp boo. Hey look, sorry for confusion. All I got is good dick and excuses. These bitches is useless, and my new shit is exclusive. I hit a lick, then chunk up the deuces. Put a thumb on that. Big guns, go put a drum on that. And if I die, both my sons gon' rap. Life full of hard lessons. Can't trust a bitch with no edges. Real niggas first is no seconds, no questions. I won't tell you no lies. The streets told me, hey, cuz, it's your time. Yeah, cause I'm that nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the man right here. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the nigga right now. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga. I'm the man right here. I'm the nigga right now.
Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag McGee.
Welcome everybody to a new episode of the quarantined type narrative, I don't know, of the Scumbag Podcast. As you see, I am not in the studio still. This is still not live. I don't know how long this is gonna be, maybe a month or so until I'm back in the studio. Just trying to stay safe, you know what I mean, trying to get nobody infected on this side, over there too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into the sponsors. Of course, you know, we're brought to you by 15 Minutes of Fame. Brought to you by BringingTheReal.com, which is a Jersey-based website. If you're not from Jersey, don't fucking ask me for no kind of promotion, because you will get denied and you might get slapped. Yeah, definitely it's a Jersey-based website trying to build Jersey unity. So yeah, if you're from Jersey, you're a producer. I guess we're not doing live shows right now. Interviews. I don't know when we're gonna do that next. But yeah, definitely. Hit me up for any kind of promotion. Right now, we're putting up. If you got songs, hit me up. You got anything you want to promote, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Bringingthereal.com at gmail.com and Instagram at bringingthereal. All right. So we're all for that shit. And let's get into why this is called the Scumbag Podcast. It's very simple. All you gotta do is look at my appearance. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you guys saw me in the middle of the street right now, you would probably throw $1 in my lap. That's how bad it is. So yeah, that's why it's called a Scumbag Podcast. It is not because I'm edgy. It is not because I disrespect people. Because that's one thing I don't do. I don't disrespect nobody. Because that shit's whack. Alright. Anyway. Alright, let's get to what we're going to get into first. Let me just make sure I'm doing this fucking right. Just give me a second. Yeah. Alright. My bad. Okay. So, we will go into our first topic. Okay. First topic we got going on here is Battle Academy. Battle Academy right now, from what I saw, is doing a face-to-face battle with Ignis and J Murder. I believe they're doing Chef Trez and Bills Collector also. Maybe another battle in there, I don't know. I saw the face-off today on Champion with J Murder and Ines. Very entertaining, fellas. But I gotta be honest. This is a great idea for Battle Academy. I know they had an event on April 4th. Eventually that couldn't go down. So they're doing the best they can. I think that this is what I was saying from the beginning. What I was saying is, why don't you get these battlers face to face? Get them in the room. Just have them two, have the host, have the cameraman, call it a day. You get 4 people in there, you know what I'm saying? Wear your gloves, you know what I mean? Don't be touching each other, don't sneeze on each other. I mean, I don't get it. You know, if you have to wear masks in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, you wrap each other's face, you'll be spit each other's face, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the masks don't even fucking matter, and you don't want to wear a mask because you're going to hear what the fuck you be saying. So, I just think that this should have been implemented for these other battles that we saw, as far as Mike P and Tay Rock. You know, I guess Ill Will and T-Rex. I don't know if that could have happened because they're not as close. But look at someone like Rock and Mike P. That could have happened. They are in driving distance. You know what I'm saying? Smack could have thought of it. Smack could have got them in the building. You know what I'm saying? Got cameraman. But you know what it is too? Is that I guess at the time they wanted content out right away, URL. You know what I'm saying? RBE also wanted content out right away. They didn't want to wait. They wanted to jump on the whole thing that was going on, especially when they saw some kind of success going on with iBattles, video conference battles. So they wanted to jump on the bandwagon right away. So they did what they had to do. But they should have probably waited, because now you have better tests now that you could get tested thousands and fucking couple of fucking minutes, and then your fucking results come in a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if you really want to do any kind of battles, you get these battlers tested, as long as they're within driving distance. I'm not saying fly run Nitty out. I'm not saying fly out Geechee. What I'm saying is, if they're in New York, let's say you want to do, I don't know, Head Ice versus Mike P. They're in New York. You could drive them somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you could drive them somewhere, the undisclosed location somewhere, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a damn crowd there, you know what I mean? If you want any kind of media coverage, you could have Hip Hop is Real and fucking 15 Minutes of Fame, of course. Alright, you need Uncle Rod to build it. But, you know what I'm saying? Get those guys in the building for any kind of promo. They can only interview outside, you know what I mean? Don't have people hanging out outside. Don't have a lot of staff outside. I mean, I don't know how hard that is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need Smack, you need Beasley, and you need the cameraman. That's it. I mean, who else you need? You don't need anybody else there watching the battles. You don't need a crowd there. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You can put that on the app. You know what I mean? iBattle has an app. They could even implement that. Maybe it's too much money for them, but RB maybe could have implemented it. I don't know. I'm just not. I'll be honest. I'm just not feeling these video conference battles. I'm just really not. It takes away the whole feel of it. You know what I mean? Like I need the bumping. I need the motherfucking entourages in the back amping the shit up and gassing it. I need it. Without it, I just feel lost. Especially when it comes to a battle. You know what I'm saying? The shit crazy. You got fucking T-Rex ripping up a fucking caution sign. I mean, you got Ill Will battling in his living room. You know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock was battling I don't know. Tay-Rock was battling. He's battling in front of a fucking a fucking collage of himself. You know what I'm saying? Mike P's coming off of work wearing scrubs. Like, what's going on here, man? I mean, I don't know. And I just find it weird with such a big staff that RB has and a big staff that Smack has, that Battle Academy, who was fairly new, thought of this shit. Come on. I mean, listen, you could have waited. You could have gotten more information on everything first before you did these quarantine battles. You rushed it. You rushed it. All right? I didn't even watch Big K and Floss the Boss. I didn't even click on it. I'm just tired of them. I don't want to see quarantine battles. I don't want to see motherfuckers battling in the bathroom. Back up, bro. Back up. Yeah, so Battle Academy implemented it. Hey, man, as long as it's going down. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's going down, face-to-face battle, as long as it's going down, I don't care what league it is. I need these battles face-to-face, man. I need bumping, I need shoving, I need blatant disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Battle Academy is also going to have it on VOD. So you can watch the battles. Watch the battle. I'm definitely going to see if I support that. You know what I mean? I honestly, I didn't even see the John and DNA battle either. You know what I mean? It's not it. Alright? It's not it. So shout out to Battle Academy for implementing this and giving us what the fans are yearning for. Because we are definitely at difficult times, man. We need this battle content. We need it now. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not desperate enough to watch Skype battles. So getting this done was the right thing. So salute to Battle Academy, and I forgot the guy who fucking runs it. Come on, man. Whatever. Back up, man. Fucking cat, bro. Keep him the fuck out of here. Alright. So, we're still going to get to Stupid Fan Tweet of the Week. We're still going to get to Battle of the Week and our final thought. So, yeah. Stupid Fan Tweet of the Week. Game Show Johnny. Bring us in.
Thank you, Scumbag. And continue being scummy. And now, this is the time we get into the most ignorant, erroneous, misinformed tweet of the week. In our segment called the Stupid Fan Tweet of the Week.
Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Are you dumb?
Move this man!
Alright. Anyway. This is Stupid Fan Tweet of the Week. I'll be honest, man. This is my favorite part of the show. Because this is like therapy. I'll be honest, man. I mean, come home from a hard day at work. And when I get into this damn mode, I let out some anger. Because that anger needs to be let out from all the bullshit that goes on in my fucking life. And I don't want to take it out of my fucking girl, if you know what I mean. And I also have to explain these kind of fans to the battle rap culture. I'm doing you guys a service. Because these kind of people need to be eradicated. And I'm hoping... You see, this is one thing that I might have a problem with, and this might not eradicate it, is because I don't give the at names. If I did, this is one of the rules in Stupid Fans of the Week. If I gave the at names, people would be harassed and ridiculed, all right, and be thrown out the battle rap community, and the people who think like this will be deterred away if they saw how these guys got fucking treated. But I'm trying to be fucking nice. I don't want nobody getting fucking kicked off Twitter. I don't want nobody getting harassed. I don't want nobody going down to their motherfucking job while they're ringing up the motherfucking frozen peas and telling them, hey, is this you on Twitter? Is this you on Stupid Fan Twitter of the Week, you stupid son of a bitch? I don't want no one getting murdered on the front steps of their house for their words on Twitter, all right? Because some people got Twitter fingers, and they just say shit. And they shouldn't be killed for it, but they should be. All right. So let's get into this this tweet, man. All right, this is in response to what's these guys' names? URL announcing the judges. I'll be honest, man. I liked the judges they announced. And I'll be honest also, I think Rita was a great addition. It's a great curveball. And why I think so is because I think Rita is underrated. I think Rita is sometimes like you get female bloggers, and I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry guys, but sometimes you get female bloggers and they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'll be honest, they don't know what the hell they're saying. A lot of times there's these thirsty ass battle rap motherfuckers that probably never see a pussy in their life, just get souped, and these females just saying nothing. And they're like, yeah, what do you think of this battle? And they're on their dick and they fucking want their opinion. Like, they're, come on, man. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. Those are the, there's a whole nother fucking issue, man. A whole nother fucking issue. Alright. But anyway, Rita, I think she's a very good judge of battles. Where she's on champion, she has her own way of thinking. She's not influenced by anyone on the panel. She has her own way of judging the battle. She has her own moral compass. Alright? And I think it was a good curveball. Congratulations to Rita. Congratulations to fucking URL choosing a great fucking staff of people. Of course, you know, you got Uncle Rod, Tony Bro, and Knowledge. So, great panel. But anyway, I should get off that. This is a response to that by some jerk off. You know what I'm saying? Because these fans are jerk offs that I talk about. Let me get this up. Alright. You're going to see it behind me, probably. This is what this guy says in response to Rita being a judge. On Champion, she generally just sways with the majority. Then I saw her bias in the Coffee King face-off. I don't know. It would be nice for her to openly voice her opinion and stand on it. Same with Knowledge. He can be a little too overly nice towards battlers, but we'll see. Alright, man. I believe this idiot does not watch Champion. He does not watch enough of these episodes to know what Rita brings to the table. Listen, you fucking fool. You saw one face-off and you're judging off that? Listen, man, I was in the building. Having a face-off from all those people was nerve-wracking. Yes, she was slipping up a little bit. J Black went there to help her out a little bit in the face-off, but guess what? You know what? You live and you learn. You try shit, you do new shit, and you start figuring shit out, and you get better. But you know what? I give Rita one thing. When she on the damn panel, she voices her opinion, and that's her fucking opinion. No one gonna tell her any different. She don't give a damn what nobody else says on Champion. And if you don't see that shit, you're a blind son of a bitch. And I'm gonna tell you something right now too, sir. I'm gonna tell you something probably why you blind. You probably blind because you jerk off 4 to 5 times a day. You sick son of a bitch. Your dick is probably shaved. Alright? You probably got dry skin coming off that shit. And that's why you blind. Because if you heard the motherfucking rumors, if you jerk off too much, you lose your motherfucking sight. And you must have lost your sight because the shit that you see, it ain't there. This was a great pick by URL. And it was a curveball because, like I said before, I think Rita is very underrated as an analyst. Whoever idea this was, perfect. Also a great pair. And you also getting on my man Knowledge? Huh? You getting on Knowledge? Do you know how to watch your motherfucking mouths? There's a problem with you people, you fucking subhumans. You got no goddamn respect for the people who put the work in this culture. You sit there and tweet from your motherfucking table with your 3 computer screens that connect all together, and you put the same video all coming across, doing the same shit and staring at it for hours. And you try to figure out new ways to have this shit connect and put new kind of screensavers, and you get happy with that shit. You're the only one looking at it. And probably you got a couple other nerd friends that go in there with you and laugh and think this shit's funny and think this shit's cool. But in reality, it makes you look like a loser in the eyes of the people who are winners. You can't tweet this shit and tell me you just saw Coffee Queen in the Ring face off. That's all you saw? That's what you're judging this off of, you motherfucking baboon? And what are you judging Knowledge off of? His interviews? He has to be overly nice a little bit. He's interviewing people, and these motherfucking rappers are sensitive. I couldn't think of the word. They're sensitive. You can't push them too much because they start crying. They won't give you interviews. They won't fuck with you. So Knowledge has to be a columnist or a fucking kind of journalist to stay in the middle. He can't bring the Scumbag podcast and give his opinion all the time, but I trust him when it comes to judging a battle. It's a difference, man. He's judging a battle. He ain't doing a fucking interview. And you know what? I'm going to say something else. This person who tweeted this was a fucking man. And you know what I think? I think you're a chauvinistic son of a bitch. You hating on Rita because she's a woman. That's enough from you, sir. There is no place for that kind of thinking. What do you think this is, the 1920s? You gotta see talent. Listen, one thing I know how to do is I see talent. I call shit down the middle. I know when people are right for certain situations. Check the motherfucking game tape. Check my motherfucking Twitter. Check the past episodes. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo, Ro, you got this right. You got this right. Enough of this fucking loser. Hate people like him. Alright. So getting to next is shit, yeah, I broke this. Getting to next is Battle of the Week, which will be a couple of new cats, Rubando and Jay Kruger. The fuck? Alright. So, Battle of the Week. This one's a goodie. Yes. We got a couple of newcomers here from the band Legacy series. Or just band series. I don't know how technically what the term is. Yeah, we got Jay Kruger versus Rubando. Two newcomers. They will also be in the Ultimate Madness tournament. Definitely did their thing this battle. Definitely a dope battle. I mean, I haven't seen much of Jay Kruger or much of Rubando. I've seen them here and there. They've been pretty good. So it was good to see them face each other. So I was kind of Well, when it first went down, just give a little background. People were picking it up, saying it was a dope battle. They can't wait till they drop it. So I was kind of souped up to see the battle. I was happy when it dropped. And what I like about it is that for new guys, it's hard for, pause here before I say this. It's hard for me to get excited. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. It's hard for me to get excited for new guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fuck else to put that. But this time around, I was souped up to see it. And I'm glad it lived up to the hype. I'm glad they put on these new guys. Need to start making their own classics, man. Tired of going back to these old motherfuckers for classics. I'm tired of seeing the same battle for 10 years. Okay? It's time to get some new blood in that motherfucker. That's why I love the Ultimate Madness tournament. But yeah, let's before we get into this, man, I'll tell you something right now. This is the Scumbag Podcast. Alright? The Scumbag Podcast. Alright? That means that these are lines that I like on my show. If you like lines that you like, okay, make up your own show. You got your own Twitter, you got your own Facebook, your own Instagram. Post your own fucking lines, alright? Push your own agenda. But in the Scumbag Podcast, I like what I like. I like it. Alright. Let's get to round one with Kruger. Freddy Krueger. Alright. I gotta drink something, man. I already feel my throat a little hoarse. I gotta start. I gotta have the energy. I gotta have the energy for these lines. All right. Woo! Okay. I'm sorry about this. Okie dokie. First line, Jay Kruger. We digging them graves. Had it been a face-off, I would have Nicolas Cage, but the Glock 22 fighter age. Fire. I like Jay Kruger's. I had one line here. I think a couple of Jay Kruger's lines aren't as creative as Rubando's, but what I do like about Kruger's rounds is that they're very structured. They connect. He has lines within lines. There's gonna be some lines that go over your head a little bit. But like I said, the only thing that I would say about his lines is that they're not too out of this world. They're creative. They're good. You know, Jay Kruger's a great battler. But like for me to have one line in that round is a little much, because I think, you know, he had a couple lines that were on the cusp of me, you know, going, you know, for it, but it just wasn't giving me that extra oomph, you know what I'm saying, that extra you know what I mean? So I think that it could be in his delivery, it could be in the way he writes it, where he has to put more emphasis on certain bars. I don't know which one it is, but like I said, I had one line for this round, and I thought the round was good. You know what I'm saying? So I was perplexed why I only had one line for a good round for Kruger. All right, let's get into Rubando. I'm gonna make your mama feel it. Stab you once you take. I'm gonna make your mama feel it. Stab you once, then take the blade out, run it back like y'all ain't get it. Nah, save the pic, copy image. Save the pic, copy image. Yeah. I don't know if Android users know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do know. I don't fucking know. Maybe that's an Android thing. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely relate to it from a motherfucking standpoint, from the motherfucking iPhone family. Alright. My response is to ask you. It's Jeopardy. I could make you an accessory. They'll find this body but soul separately. Now that I mastered that, we could take it to the next degree. With a baby, I'm seeking the crib. I'm a refugee. Let this rat just sing in front of your child like destiny. I can take you out the game officially. I'm a referee, spine shot, holding the eagle back like a felony. Come on, Rue. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Rue Bando, see the difference? I think Rue Bando's lines, even though he has a lot of name flips in his rounds, his lines are fucking different. Listen to that whole fucking thing. Alright? The whole thing. My response is to ask you is Jeopardy. I could make you an accessory that will find his body but soul separately. Now I mastered that, we could take it to the next degree. Master degree. With a baby, I'm sick in the crib like a refugee. Let this rat just sing in your face, child like destiny. I can take you out the game officially. I'm a referee, spine shot, holding the igga back like a felony. Back to back to back to back. Stop playing, man. I'm going to go back to round one. I'm not going to say who's the winner of round one yet because it comes down to round one. The second and third are clear. All right. Kruger, round two. When it's a high reward, then the risk's great. So it's home invasions. Use a wire and call for the wrist tape. If he don't got what we want, it's his fate. Shoot up his shit like Pulp Fiction. I'm going to come out shining in this case. Fire. That's a creative line, Kruger. That's a creative line. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna come out, shoot this shit up like Pulp Fiction, and I'm gonna come out shining in this case? Huh? Come on, man. Fire. Unloading the mags, lowered the mask, hit up the whip while they roll them. Unloading the max, lowered the mask, hit up the whip while they was rolling past. They was thinking get rich or die trying and caught 50 through the hole in the glass. Bow. They was thinking get rich or die trying, caught a 50 through the hole in the glass. Go look at the cover of that album, man. All right, let me stop that. All right. Rubando, round two. POV style, mumble rap. She gave me the stupid spits. Cowgirl, reverse, doing tricks. Soon as I get mine off, Thule kick. She get the text as soon as she finished riding. Thanks for using Lyft. Come on, Rue. Stop talking about you watching the time, bro. Because when you're getting your ass kicked, the time's slow. See, I knew you was going to say, I got a whole paragraph here for this one. Rule bad, don't talk to him. Stop talking about you watching the time, bro. Because when you're getting your ass kicked, the time's slow. See, I knew you was going to say, see, all he gonna do is flip my name. He don't never switch it up. Stop, bro. It's the same shit, but every time it's a hit. Pop smoke. You get a pound after the battle. Great shit. For one, I let it ring. You can marry the machine. Hold on, man. I fucked up, man. Shit. I don't take bloopers out. I don't edit, all right? Getting right into this shit. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Alright. This is the line. Stop talking about you watching the time, bro. Because when you're getting your ass kicked, the time's slow. See, I knew he was going to say, see, all you're going to do is flip my name. He don't never switch it up. Stop, bro. It's the same shit, but every time it hits, pop, smoke. That's the one line. Then the other line is, you get a pound after the battle. Great shit. For one, I let it ring, and you can marry the machine. Plankton, what the fuck was you thinking? Brought the foreign to the States. Immigration. Doctors only got bad things to say. Them niggas hating. Woo! Get him, Rue. I have Rue taking that second round clear. Round three, Kruger. So tucked and roll for the paramedics get to cutting close. Shooters with Comcast experience. I'm talking ladder out and up a pole. Fire. Let me cut up front. Be straight clear with it. Anyway, you owe me bread, you better take care of it. Cause if you don't meet the deadline, then you can't even bless your food. We cutting out all grace periods. You keep the ace high. You keep ace the high card. The shots is flying. Call my bluff. I poke a face and all in with the pocket knives. They gonna find bandana bald head who still think Pac alive. All them lines was fire. The 3 different lines that weren't back to back throughout the round, they was all fire. But Dre Kruger, great round. I had one line for Rubando's third. Shout out to T.Y. He said history repeats itself and y'all missed it. Because you thought they booked this battle because we took the same name and flipped it. But in reality, they want me to fire on Kruger because of that kid shit. Fire. If you watch Freddy Krueger, then you know what the fuck that means. I gave Krueger the 3rd round clear. I think those are the 2 clear rounds of the battle. Alright, stupid camera cut me off. Alright, so I'm going to give you the winner of the Batu. I had Krueger taking the 3rd clear. I had Rubel taking the 2nd clear. It came down to the first to me. Now here's the thing with the first round. Krueger had a more well-rounded round. I think that Kruger's lines weren't too crazy as in the first as they were in the 2nd and 3rd. But what I liked about it, like I said, it was well-rounded, it was well put together. You know what I'm saying? He had lines that were slept on too. If you got to catch the lines in the middle, you know what I mean? Because everything's a punchline. You know what I'm saying? Kruger has a lot of fucking hidden shit in his round. So that's what I liked about it. The thing with Bando is that one thing I'm big on, man. I'm huge on. If you see the show, if you know it, I'm big on hearing lines I've never heard before. I'm huge on that. I mean, the creativeness you got to put into name flips. They've been said numerous times. Pretty sure Jay and Kruger has heard numerous of them. But still, you know, I don't think that Rue actually name flipped as much in this battle. You know what I'm saying? And like this whole paragraph here that I had him, you know, I'm going to say right now, I had him winning the first. This whole paragraph here, look, my response is that actually was Jeopardy. I can make you an accessory. They'll find his body, but so separately. Now that I mastered them, you can take us to the next degree. All that whole line had nothing to do with a J flip or Kruger flip. I'm going to make your mama feel it, stab you once that, take the blade out, run it back. Nah, save the pick, copy image, all that shit. Like, most of the battle was not Jay or Kruger flips. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he you know, stood away from that on purpose because that's what they fucking call him out on. But, you know, he did a good job of that. So, I mean, it's preference. It's preference. I don't have you mad saying Kruger 2-1. You know, it was a dope battle. Congratulations, guys. You got a nice PG classic. Appreciate you guys showing out. Yeah, man, dope. I can't wait to see these guys in the Ultimate Madness tournament, and good luck to y'all. All right, next we get to our final thought, and then we're gonna end the show off that. All right, so stay tuned.
Hand me my thinking grenades.
And now, we've come to the end of our show. But before we go, we have to give you Scumbag McGee's final thought.
All right, that didn't work. My head was like shit. All right. Excuse me. We're going to our final thought of the show. I want to thank the studio audience for being here. Appreciate y'all coming through for this quarantined episode number 2. Also want to thank Game Show Johnny. He comes through for every show, no matter what, to introduce every segment. I love you, papa, mi corazón. Alright. Let's get to our final thought, man. I know I mentioned this before on the show to a certain extent. I got spilled over the shit. To a certain extent. But I'm going to go a little deeper into it. Pause. There's a difference between criticism and just pure hating. So when I touched on it before, I touched on it in a way I don't get why, fans could hop on Twitter, a battler could have a bad battle, and they automatically just start ripping on them, saying they suck and stop rapping. And it gets to the point that sometimes battlers do stop rapping. It gets to the point where, you don't want to, downgrade it creative too much because, they're putting themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? And to get just disrespected when you're trying to put your art out there is very demoralizing. So that's what I was talking about as far as hating and criticism. But this one, I'm touching it more on bloggers and battle rappers using it as a means of promotion, as a means of clout chasing, if you want to say. I saw a tweet, and I've seen tweets a couple times, saying specifically about Champion. They'll get on Champion and say shit that doesn't make sense, or not even Champion, there's other bloggers. And these battlers would say these things that makes no sense, accusing them of things that they don't do. Just saying nonsense. And sometimes it just comes off as you're trying to get clout off the blogger. You know what I'm saying? And it's vice versa, because there's bloggers out there who are small time, don't get that many views, and they'll try and disrespect the battler just to get a retweet, just to get a tweet, just to get a shout out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's my issue. My issue is, let's stop doing that shit, man. Let's stop fucking getting on each other, alright? Just for the simple fact that you want to have notoriety. That gets you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get more notoriety, you have to put more time into your craft. Simple as that, man. Take whatever you're putting out there, all your past work, see what you got to work on, compare it to other great shows, or compare it to other great battles, or this is for both bloggers and battlers. Compare it to other great battles, compare it to other rounds, compare your shit to other whatever the fuck. You know what I'm talking about? You're not stupid. Sometimes I feel like you could work hard and you're not working maybe hard enough, or you're not working smart enough. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a problem. See, the thing is also too is that you gotta understand that this shit ain't overnight. There's times that motherfuckers battle for 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? The story of Samuel L. Jackson making him when he was 40-something years old. Ronnie Dangerfield made him when he was 40-something years old. 2 Chainz wasn't hot. He was 35 years old. Like, your time comes when your time comes. As long as you put the work in and you have that good energy around you, because guess what? If you start being known as a guy who's clout chasing, you lose fans, you lose people who are going to try and help you. Your relationships a lot of times in any kind of industry is what's going to make you, oh, nah, this person is cool. He could, he's good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to do nothing crazy. He ain't going to clout chase. He ain't going to stab you in the back. Your word is everything. And if you're known as somebody who's just trying to fucking get notoriety, no one going to fuck with you. Period. Because you're not trying to build your craft. You're not trying to make shit better. You're not trying to get better. You're not trying to do none of that shit. You're just trying to leap ahead. And sometimes it works. Once in a blue it does. But to me, at the end of the day, it doesn't give you longevity. What gives you longevity is hard work and making your shit better. I think that's my camera telling me it's time. Alright, guys. So stop with the hating. You got any criticism? Do some right criticism. And appreciate y'all tuning in. This is Scumbag Podcast, quarantine episode number 2. Stay safe. Peace.